Well, hello and welcome to Music Around the World Polka Spotlight. Thank you so much for inviting us into your homes today.
Yes, we are very excited about today's show because you get to hear so many of your favorite songs, like the Just Because Polka and the Waltz of the Little Red Shoes.
All right. And here to play those great tunes, let's put our hands together for the Cerar Orchestra.
Yeah, so we'll take just a brief moment and introduce the members of the band. First up, playing the trumpet and flugelhorn, let's welcome Jeff Rudoy. Next, playing tenor sax and alto sax, let's welcome Rich Goldman. Next, on the drums, let's hear it for Carrie Johnson. And lastly, playing accordion, keyboard, and on vocals, let's hear it for the leader of the band, the one and only Rod Cerar.
All right, and before we get to our next song, we got a quick dedication going out to Debbie Stewart. Guess where she's from? Palmer, Alaska. Yeah, Palmer, Alaska. Debbie Stewart celebrating a birthday on May 23rd, coming to you from your dear sister, our studio audience guest, Linda Johnson. Happy, happy birthday. All right. And our next song is a great waltz called Kelly Renee. Let's dance. 2, 3, 1. All right, if you would like to send in a dedication, you can do so at the email address on the screen right there. Hey, hey.
One of our viewers wrote in words of wisdom saying, counting time is not as important as making time count.
Ooh, very good.
And she also said, happiness is not having what you want, but wanting what you have.
Oh, that's the true sign of a contentment, isn't it? Yes. All right. Well, this next song was recorded by David Houston in 1966. It spent 9 weeks at the top of the country music charts. It's called Almost Persuaded. Let's dance.
Night, all alone in a bar room, met a girl with a drink in her hand. She had ruby red lips and gold black hair and eyes
All right, well, in May, there are many, many graduations, and we've got to give a quick shout out to some folks who we know that are graduating. Rachel Shea and Abby Keller, Mike Horniker, Patrick Justice, Susie Grogan, Caroline Favorite, and Elizabeth Mitchell. Many of them from Chesterton Academy and also Burnsville High School. So congratulations to all of you, and we wish you all the greatest of success and happiness.
Yes, and our next song is a Frankie Yankovic big polka hit, recorded first in 1947. It's called Just Because. Here we go.
Just because you think you're so pretty, just because you think you're so hot, just because you think you got something that nobody else has got. You caused me to spend all my money, laugh, call me old Santa Claus. I'm telling you, baby, I'm through with you just because. Just because you think you're so pretty, just because you think you're so hot, just because you think you got something that nobody else has got. You caused me to spend all my money, laugh, call me old Santa Claus. I'm telling you, baby, I'm through with you just because. Just because. Just because you think you're so pretty, just because you think you're so hot, just because you think you got something that nobody else has got. You caused me to spend all my money, laugh, call me old Santa Claus. I'm telling you, baby, I'm through with you just because. Just because.
All right, everybody, Dan has a joke. Look out.
Okay, a boy asks his father, Dad, are bugs good to eat? And Dad says, oh, that's disgusting. Don't talk about bugs like that over dinner. Well, after dinner, the dad asks, now, son, what did you want to ask me? Oh, nothing, the boy says. There was a bug in your soup, but now it's gone.
Yum, yum. All right. Oh, boy. Okay, we want to let you know that Ted and Doris, Les and Vicky, and Gladys and Leroy recently danced the Squires Band at Stonecrest in Woodbury. Phenomenal facility, and they had a fabulous time, and they just want to say hello to all the residents at Stonecrest. So shout out to you folks. Thanks for tuning in. And our next song was inspired by the opera Madame Butterfly in 1916, and it went on to become a big band hit called Poor Butterfly. Let's dance. Beautiful. Way to go. All right, if you'd like to call in your dedication, you can do so at the phone number on your screen there, and we'll do our best to get it on the air for you.
Yes, and the next one's dedicated to Shirley, one of our biggest fans.
All right, and it was originally a German song, first recorded by Ken Griffin in 1948, called You Can't Be True, Dear.
was constant. Mein auf dein Mondesbild war Leben verschickt. Your kisses tell me that you and I are through, but I'll keep loving you, although you can't be true. But I'll keep loving you, although you can't be true.
We're on either end of you. Go ahead.
All right, folks, we have some new guests in our studio audience. People at home are like, who is that couple? Who are they? Welcome, Anthony and Teresa. Hey, hey.
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Nice
Hi
to be
there.
here.
Anthony, Teresa.
Very good. And tell us a little bit, you have a unique style of dance, so tell us where you got started and how long you've been dancing together.
Well, we've been dancing together. This is the silver lining of the virus years. So she came to me. We started dating on 2020. Sorry. And we had danced once way back. And
I just
she
remembered
came.
him. You can't really forget him, can you?
And so, yeah, sometimes I might throw in a little indie step or something too, and some of the other couples do it too. And so Terry and Cindy from TC Swing in Northeast Minneapolis, which is where I'm from, Northeast Minneapolis, arts and brew pubs, and we dance at all the church festivals.
That's
we
right.
love it.
So if somebody was just starting out wanting to learn to dance, what dance would you have them start with and where?
Well, so you can look up online. A lot of times the community ed stuff, you just kind of go in there because sometimes, you know, guys are like, I don't want to step on somebody's feet. And I learned actually a step from the guy in Northeast Minneapolis during the brew pub festival. And he just stood there and turned the girl around and all like this. And he said,
You looked great.
all you have to do is turn the girl. It doesn't matter what your feet start doing. Twirl the girl. So that was my inspiration. And I twirled this gal.
That's a
Yeah.
good tip. Okay.
That's great. Twirl the girl, and the rest is history.
The rest is
That's right.
history. Yeah. And we've been dancing to Rod Cerar in this band since the Bell Ray Ballroom. I mean, these guys are great. Yes.
Thanks, Dad.
Can you lead us out in the next song then?
Pardon?
Well, I think Rod used to own the Bell Ray,
Bell Ray-
didn't you?
no,
Or
the
you and Tony?
Coliseum.
Right.
Yeah.
The Coliseum, but
Right.
Tony owned the
The
yeah.
Bell Ray. Yeah. yeah.
All right. Well, could you
Anybody-
lead out the next dance? And it is?
Yes, it's called Crazy, written by Willie Nelson and popularized by Patsy Cline in 1961.
All right.
Thanks, Anthony and Teresa. Hey, hey.
Yeah, go crazy.
Oh, crazy. Crazy for feeling so lonely. And I'm crazy. Crazy for feeling so blue. I'm crazy for trying, crazy for crying, and crazy for loving
Well, if you'd like to mail in a dedication, you can mail it to the address on your screen, and we'll try to get that dedication on the air.
That's right. And folks, we want to take the opportunity right now to introduce you to all of our fabulous crew members. We could not do this show without them. So let's put our hands together for our sound technician, Tim Zibikowski. Hey, hey. Thank you so much, Tim. Yes, and to our director, Marcia Patton. Yay, Marcia! Thank you, Marcia. And our graphics guy, let's give it up for Ruben Tahir. Yay! And our camera crew consists of Danny Connor Smith. Put your hands together for Danny. Thank you, Danny. And also on camera, we have Kevin Vandenberg. Thank you, Kevin. All right, and also on camera, put your hands together for Karen Wood. And our lighting guy today is Javi Cedillo. Thank you so much, Javi.
And next up, now back to the music with a great polka written by Roger Bright from New Glarus, Wisconsin. It's the Roger Bright Polka.
All right, we want to give a big happy birthday shout outs to a couple of girlfriends of mine. Sally from Eden Prairie, who's celebrating on May 14th. My sister-in-law, Laura Lee Risky, on May 28th. And a girlfriend, Jenny Johnson, celebrating on May 27th. Happy birthday, ladies.
Yes, and this next song is a popular song. The most popular version of it was a big band hit by Jimmy Dorsey in 1942. And the song is called Tangerine. Here we go. we're going to take just a brief moment and talk to Rod about the band a little bit. And hey, Rod, tell us about your band members and the kinds
Oh,
of
you don't
things-
want to know.
They've
I'm
been
just
in the
teasing
band quite a
question.
long time.
Jeff, I'm sorry?
Jeff's been in the band a long time?
Jeff's been in the band since 1872.
18.
Forever. I don't know. He's been a long time. 25 years or something, Jeff? A long time, right? And Rich has been, in fact, playing with us now for a couple, 2-3 years or so, something like that. He plays a real fine saxophone. And obviously, of course, Carrie has been with me for 10 years, quite a while. So it's a great bunch of guys, and we have a good time.
Yeah. you
Especially
can-
when we're on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the music is so beautifully blended and orchestrated. I just can't believe the sounds you get to come out of this machine here. And,
Well, thank you.
but the one thing, you know, Rod has been in Minnesota his whole life. He's kind of a homegrown talent. It says here, at age 13, he started his own polka band. You know, think of it. What were you doing when you were 13? I think I was still
Starting
riding
a polka band.
I was still riding my Stingray bike, you know. And I wasn't starting a
Yeah.
band, but you know, he's been at for 62 years performing, and he taught accordion, piano, and the one thing that struck me was he taught guitar,
I did.
which is an entirely different than piano.
Denise,
and
right.
and so, do you still play the guitar a little bit?
No, I don't. But
Uh-huh.
you know, one summer I played, in fact, the banjo at a honky tonk way up in northern Minnesota, 6 nights a week. And I was 19 at the time, and the
Wow.
piano player was a guy from Dallas, Texas, by the name of Red Kearns.
Okay.
And he was an old guy, and I was a young guy, and he had a big handlebar mustache, and it was a great time. So I even played the banjo some.
Yeah. And do you miss Crosby, Minnesota? I mean, do you get back there very often? or-
Not very often. In fact, my folks moved away from there when I was a senior in college. So
Okay.
after that, then I never really had a reason not to go back, except to visit friends once in a while.
Yeah, it's a nice area to have a cabin.
It is.
Yeah.
Lots of lakes around there. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. And as you were growing your career from age like 19 on, did you play like every weekend or 5 nights a
Oh,
week or how,
Oh, yeah.
how often?
Often, you know, back in the 60s and 70s or so, of course, obviously, of course, the ballroom circuit in the whole state, but all over, was huge. We averaged almost 180 dates per year.
Wow.
So that's a lot.
That's like
That's-
every other day.
Yeah,
just
almost.
almost.
Almost, yeah.
Wow. And
And I had a day job too.
you
So,
did?
oh yeah. So
What
many
did you
times
do
you
as
get
a-
home at 4 o'clock in the morning and just take a shower and then go into work.
Oh, what did you do as a day job?
Well, by education, I'm an engineer actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
So we
it
did that.
doesn't say that on here.
Well,
Well, okay.
that's only music stuff.
So we have an engineer that plays music.
Yeah.
Were you a mechanical or electrical?
engineer.
Electrical engineer.
yeah.
So when something goes wrong with these wires, you're thinking hard about how to
Well,
fix it.
yeah, but there's so many, it takes forever to find the wrong one.
Well, the music sure sounds great, and maybe that's why you're so good at this. You're an electrical engineer.
Oh, thank you.
But at one time, he and Tony Jamber, who our audience knows, they own the Coliseum Ballroom. And how many
Right.
years was that?
We owned it maybe 3 years.
Okay.
That's on 27th and East Lake Street in Minneapolis.
Was that like a hard thing to do, to own a ballroom? You're always having to go there?
Well, and then he had a band, and I had a band, and we had the ballroom, and we both had day jobs.
Oh.
So that got a little much. That got a little much. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, the music today has been awesome. I just can't get over how beautiful it sounds. There was one song you played that sounded like we were in Paris, and you just really bring us back to a time that was simple
Well,
and just beautiful.
thank you. Thank you very much. Happy to be here, too, so that's
Well,
neat.
it's Mother's Day, and I
Yes.
see you have 5 kids and 6 grandkids. So you
Yes.
probably want to say hi to your wife, right?
If she's watching, hi, Judy. Happy Mother's Day.
There you go. There, we covered that one. That's good. Well, let's get back to the music, and Yvonne's got the next one.
And that song is Valchek Harmonica. Let's dance. It's a beautiful Slovenian waltz.
And we'll flash the number on the screen for the band, and hopefully you can get a hold of them. Thank you. Well, if you'd like to catch the polka show in a marathon fashion, you can go to the web address on your screen. It's about 25 or 30 polka shows that you can click on and watch them one after another for the whole day. So, ccxmedia.org.
All right, in honor of the graduates who are graduating this May and June, just a couple of words of wisdom. There are many reasons to be grateful everywhere if you look for them. And here's another one that was on a plaque that my first boss had. I worked at a law firm up in Fargo, North Dakota as a paralegal, and my boss was David Bossert, and he had a plaque that said, "Think about what you're doing and understand why you're doing it." There you go.
All right. And the next song is a fun polka called Go, Joe, Go.
2, 3.
Well, I don't know if any of you caught Anthony and Linda on that one. Oh my gosh. You should take a bow. Come on out here for a second. Anthony, come out here. Come on.
Yeah.
Do some of what you were just doing. Yeah.
It's like they're doing a new form of chicken dance, aren't you?
Yes.
It's like
She is so good. Do more.
yeah, do the shimmy. Do the shimmy.
Do the shimmy.
Shimmy. Woohoo! There we go.
Can
Very
you
good. I love it.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, we
Excellent.
enjoyed it so much. Thank
Yes.
you.
All right. And we want to give
Oh,
a quick
boy.
shout out to congratulations to Hoyam Rolf and his wife. Yes, very good, very good. Quick congratulations to Hoyam Rolf and his wife who had celebrated their 70th wedding anniversary in March. Congratulations. That's amazing.
Well, if you'd like to learn to dance something other than what Anthony was doing there with Linda, you can go to the web address on your screen and learn formal ballroom dancing. But the next song is a great song by Leroy Van Dyke from 1961. It's a country tune called Walk On By. Here we go.
If I see you tomorrow on some street in town, pardon me if I don't say hello. I belong to another, and isn't so good to know someone you're not supposed to know. Just walk on by. Wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. Just walk on by. Wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we in a dimly lit corner on a place outside of town. Tonight we'll try to say goodbye again. But I know it's not over. I'll call tomorrow night. I can't let you go, so why pretend? Just walk on by. Wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. Just walk on by. Wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet.
We got to Walk On By. That's a beautiful song. Love that.
All right, and if you'd like to catch live stream our show, you can do so daily at noon at mcn6.org, just like it says on the screen there. Yes.
Every day at noon, Channel 6, wherever you are, Central Time, of course.
Yes.
You can catch the show. So if you happen to be a snowbird, you can catch the show. And we want to thank the people at Channel 6 for carrying our show for 27 years.
Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Greatly appreciate that. All right, and the next song is a great old-time waltz called Waltz of the Little Red Shoes. Let's dance.
Hey, 1, 2.
Thank
right, we're going to fit in one more here called the Broken Reed Polka. You got another polka left in ya? Let's do it. Here we go.
You know, I think we can go right on to
Oh, you want to?
Roseanne, yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that.
All
Okay,
right.
do it.
Well, then we'll close it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, folks, give yourselves a big round of applause. We are going to close out this show. Thank you for being here today. Give yourselves a big hand. And to all of you at home, thank you so much for tuning in. To our crew and to John Balajic, thank you very much. We appreciate all your efforts.
Yes, and most of all, let's have a huge round of applause for the Rod Cerar Orchestra.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And you can go to rodcerar.com for any more information, so find out where he's going to be playing next and other information about the band.
All right,
All
we're
right.
going out. God bless you all.
Roseanne Polka, 2, 3.